Was good. My guy Gully TV was happening, player.
What's good, pimp?
Oh man, living it.
Ain't nothing to it, my nigga. Just staying busy.
Hey, hey, man. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, man. Man, what's good? What's good with this? With the POOSIMS thing, man. Shit, man. We all see the paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
Some
So,
bullshit.
well, what's your input on it, man? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you got the paperwork. You saw it.
Yeah, it's an assassination attempt. Um, Attack on Max B's name and character. He told me several different stories. First, he was saying that Max told on him. I asked him to provide paperwork. He didn't. Then I asked him to provide paperwork. He sent me paperwork of Max B talking to detectives.
Wow.
Not telling. That's not telling.
Okay.
In the life that we lead, the life that I led in the past, the police might show up at your residence and leave their card and tell your mom, yo, tell homeboy he need to holler at us so we be back. And whatever the case, he met with the detectives, and I didn't find no wrongdoing as far as I ain't see him implicate nobody in no crime. They trying to say that he gave the girl. He said something about the girl gave her address or some shit like that. That's just a reach. Max B been in jail over 10 years, just like homeboy been in jail over 10 years. If he told on him, he'd have been screaming at the top of his lungs a long time ago. That story has been covered in Hip Hop Weekly, I think, and possibly Don Diva. It never gained any traction, and all of a sudden in 2020, POOSIMS decides that he wanted it can possibly gain traction now. Some people are embracing it. I just, on behalf of my platform, it was some bullshit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because he had reached out to us too, man, but I ain't really I ain't really want to go too forward with it. So, but then I seen Truth jump
Oh,
on the story.
he reaching out to anybody who will fuck with that bullshit. He
Yeah.
don't care about your platform. He don't care about you just starting out. He just wants somebody with a microphone.
Okay. Okay. So that's definitely a dub. Like that ain't go down like that. Wow. Wow. Okay, man. So to get things cleared up, man, won't you tell everybody how long you been in the game, how you started?
I started out. I've been in the game almost 20 years. I started out in 2004. I was signed. I was a signed author to Triple Crown Publications. This is back when the black book craze was as big as the mixtape game. Um, yeah, this is when the black books were real big. I ended up getting. I signed a deal with Triple Crown. I ended up getting shelved and signed as a ghostwriter. So what I was doing was someone in charge, someone that I signed to. She basically told me that my book wasn't all the way ready to be released.
Okay.
But I'm qualified to write hers for her. So yeah, that's the situation I was in. I was just out of jail. I needed the bread. I signed the little ghostwriting contract. I worked on a book called Dirty Red. That's still out. I think it might be a bestseller by now. I've met a couple other people that actually worked on the same project, but once the book game, I don't know, the book game might have advanced to audiobooks and the internet. Everybody that was doing damn, I skipped a whole bunch. After the book game, there was nothing else for me to do. I had this pilot that I had written in jail. I'm a writer. I had written this pilot called Gully TV about a show that I wanted. And initially, I had in my mind that my show Gully TV would only depict, like the hoodlum rappers and shit.
Okay.
Beanie Siegel, Black Rob, Ghostface, DMX, the Gully nigga. Shit.
That's right. That's right.
I thought I was naive to think that I would be able to pull that off and not include, Ja Rules, the Nellies, and these different guys who, in my immature mind, I felt that they weren't qualified to be on a show called Gully TV, but in all reality, they were more than qualified. They put out dope records. They hip hop artists. I presented my idea to Vicky Stringer. That was my boss at Triple Crown, and she wouldn't really hear it. Okay. So I won't say that I was salty about it. I was passionate about it. I ended up going off on my own after, you know, me and her relationship ended. I ended up going out on my own and bringing into, you know, fruition and reality, which was the pilot, which was written on in a tablet and shit. It's funny that we're talking about this tablet right now because I got a homie from Chicago I was locked up with. He says all the time. He said, man, I remember when you was walking around with your company and the tablet and shit.
Yeah. came a long way.
Yeah. Boom. So I ended up, you know, venturing out, getting into the DVD game, which was huge at the time. Smack was king, of course, and who would be second? I would say Arliss Michaels. Real Talk TV was second, and then you had like, you know, Cocaine City and
I remember them days. Yeah,
shout out to all of those guys who put out those great machines. Those were all machines. But anyway, I set out to do my thing, and you know, I patterned a lot of my early material, the way I structured my DVDs after Arliss Michaels, who's a close friend of mine now. Shit. I wanted my shit to look a certain way. I wanted it to feel a certain way. I wanted a specific identity. I didn't just want to be one of the DVD guys. My shit had to be unique in many aspects. Everybody, you know, that was in the DVD game with me over the years, they ended up, I don't know, taking on new identities in the hip hop game. French Montana, that was Cocaine City. He ended up becoming a rapper. Arliss Michaels, that's Real Talk TV. He ended up becoming the Professional Chiller. That's the web series that was, you know, it's popping. Yeah, he ended up going to cinema and web series. Smack, of course, ended up going to the URL battle rap thing. And, you know, each one of us kind of like adapted over a time. Me, I was in the DVD game just like the rest of them. When they all started to make their transitions into who they are today, I was left with a transition to make too, because the DVD game, as well as CDs, they're not popping anymore.
Yeah.
So I'd have been ass out had I didn't adapt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My introduction, and I've been to college too. My introduction to like dominating and operating a computer day to day was MySpace. This is after college. I was in college and I used to go to the computer lab and shit like that, but I just wasn't fucking with the internet. I wasn't internet literate, which we call, you know what I mean? I believe back then, the only search engine was called Ask Jeeves. This is before Google. You ask somebody about Ask Jeeves. That was one of the first Google engines. But anyway, I started to adapt to the you know, to handling a computer day to day from MySpace, you know, fucking around on MySpace. I remember one of my boys taught me how to paste and cut. I didn't know how to, you know, I remember him typing into my MySpace DM. He like, Mill, you got to right click the mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to right click the mouse and it's going to pop up and you got it. I remember that to this very day. I was taught how to right click and paste and cut at 2 a.m. on MySpace. Anyway, boom. I hopped into the internet game. The internet. I continue to put Gully TV on the internet like everybody else. Smack continued to put content out. I continue to put content out, and I started to gain traction from being persistent. Persistent. I was definitely persistent. Down to work on weekends, down to work on holidays. I didn't acknowledge holidays and weekends and shit like that. If I could get somebody to get in front of my camera, if I can get somebody to rap in Colorado, I'm on my way. For one video, for one interview, I've done this. You see what I'm saying? Just so my shit will exist. The underlying motivation, there is none. I like hip hop. I like
That's
sports.
right.
I like fashion. This is my reality. Hip
Yeah.
hop, sports, and fashion. That's what Gully TV is. So
Yes.
I just over a period of time, I guess I gained some footing to the point where I could earn a little bit of money, but I'm no different than anybody else. I'm different in regards to the fact that I travel and I stay persistent. Like I be on their ass, yo. Nobody outworks me, and it's just visibly. Just look at the coverage. Like, damn, how do he be in all these places and shit? Man, this
That's right. That's right.
motherfuckers over here. I mean, so I'm the best ever. I ain't got no problem saying it. Shout out to Mitchy Slick. Mitch,
Definitely.
yeah, that's
Definitely.
what I mean. That's what separates me from everybody else. I'm the
Well,
only East Coast nigga, I'm the only East Coast nigga that got some Mitchy Slick content. Feel me? I was in a track with Mitchy Slick. Mitchy Slick was talking about buying his first pair of felines and shit like that. Word.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So how you feel about the YouTube game now, man? At this era, at this
I
time.
don't really care for it. Like I don't really care for it.
Okay.
Everybody's doing it. I'm not a YouTuber, man. I'm a content creator. Man. I can do films. I can shoot videos, edit videos. Like I do the whole shebang. I'm not a YouTuber and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not uploading every day and shit like that. And I'm not on live every day and shit like that. My whole shit is just different.
That's right. That's right. That's right. What's your last video? What's your last video you have done with a major artist?
I just interviewed a big time basketball player from Washington D.C. He's a legend. His name is Greg the Wizard Jones. He got one of the most devilish crossover dribbles on the East Coast. Like he's legendary for it. Before him, it was God, Sham God. Before him, it was Steve Francis. I've been on some NBA shit, man. Some basketball shit.
Okay.
In between, I have done some hip hop covers down in Baltimore. I got King Odie over in Philly. I'm constantly uploading.
That's right.
Active, my nigga. Straight up.
Right. That's right. My next question to you is, man, what you feel about the political thing, the little political battle we having right now?
I don't even care about that shit. Like, I don't think that shit. This is my first year or first time ever watching a debate. I watched some of the other one, not the one that just happened, the first one that they were saying was a mess. I don't think that shit gonna directly affect me or my people and shit. Like when it's all said and done, we're gonna have to hustle to eat and make it anyway. So
that's right.
I ain't tripping off no politicians or nothing like that, man. Like I know what drives men, bitches and money, even in the White I mean, even in the White House and shit. They on the same shit. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I ain't tripping off no politics though. I don't think that shit can change my condition. I ain't looking for no fucking social service. I ain't looking for no welfare, no handouts. None of that shit, man. I'm a man. My nigga, I roll up my sleeves, man, get out there in the field and dig, you know, potatoes and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What you feel about the whole Breonna Taylor thing?
I'm very, very disturbed by it. I try not to listen to it. I try not to fuck with it. I try to put it out of my mind. I was exposed to it enough that it turned my stomach. It was barbaric, and I'm just like, I don't want to put no more of that in my body and shit. So it's fucked up.
It's a bad situation, man. I was watching the interview, man, with the cop the other day, man. I was like, wow. Like the way he just brushed the whole thing off, man. I was like, wow. It gets crazy, man.
Yeah.
Definitely does, man.
I hope she gets some type of justice at some point. I hope the scales of justice get tilted in her favor. I don't know. We'll get a conviction. I think an arrest is necessary. I mean, my nigga treated in regards to being black and shit like that. I'm used to them getting preferential treatment. I create my own utopia,
That's
my
right.
own reality, my own heaven where I'm at. You dig? I self lord
Yeah.
master and shit. That's shit. I'm on that. So
Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right, man. Tell me more about the basketball jerseys back there, man. Y'all break this down to me, man. Let me find out you be balling, man. What's up with that?
I used to. I'm a Pennsylvania prison basketball legend and shit. You ain't gonna meet nobody that's gonna tell you different. I
That's right.
I used to be up there letting my nuts hang, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But we got this is Chris Webber right here. This is I think one of his rookie jerseys almost. When he played for the Washington Bullets, God Sham God. I just interviewed him.
That's right.
Russell Westbrook, one of my favorites, with his crazy ass.
You know what that 33 is.
Kobe. Got
That's
Marcus Camby up top. Joe
right.
Dumars. So whole basketball experience. Giannis.
Hey.
It's basketball.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. For all y'all out there, man, they trying to hook up y'all room, man. Y'all better take notes, man. Y'all better take notes. For real, for real. Man, so what's your upcoming projects, man? I know you got some upcoming projects, something coming out.
I got the Murder Union Part 3 on my chest. I'm gonna close that chapter. That's legendary. I'm glad that shout out to Baby Bob, Deuce, Six Sev, everybody who, gave me some access to that. Them is all gangsters, major league gangsters from the Bronx, by the way.
Okay.
That I gotta take some time. I wrote my book. It's in my email. I need to have it a transcript printed and send it off to get printed. That's a task that it's gonna take a little time, maybe a couple more months. I want it to be perfect. It's gonna be blockbuster, of course. And fashion. I'm in the fashion game, my man.
Now we talking.
Something that I designed and shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. You got a website for it?
I did this. Me and my homegirl. I came. I basically I took.
Hey, that shit fly right there.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah. This a killer, my nigga. This a killer.
Yeah.
That's all Fox and shit on there.
Yeah. That's tough right there. He pimping. He pimping right there. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all better hit Gully TV up, man. He got some shit right there.
That's something. I designed denim jackets. I've been doing that for a few years. Tie dyes and shit like that.
Okay.
I got two clothing brands, Fashion Bomb Couture. That's what you was just looking at. That's a Fashion Bomb piece.
That's nice.
And Dribble God, of course, my luxury basketball shorts. You might see them over there.
Yeah.
You see them
There
hanging.
you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing you promoting that hard.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
what it is. That's what it is right now.
Okay. Grinding. Grinding. Man, you got a website or something, man, for them jackets? Cause them shit's looking fly.
www.therealdribble.com. Go over there, shop, get you some fly shit, man. Got the luxury basketball shorts over there. I got my own snapback collaboration I did with 5950. It's hot to death. I got merch, man. I'm an entrepreneur, man.
You doing it all.
So yeah.
That's what it is. I like that. I like that. All right, man. We gonna touch bases with you, man. You know, we touch the bases. Hey, I got another thing I want to ask you, man. Hey, what's some good banging food spots, man? The only you recommend.
Houston's.
Mm.
Fuck with Houston's. Houston's. That's my spot. Del Frisco's. I like Houston's. Bobby Vans. I just was in Bobby Vans in DC. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Like
get right. He get right. He went straight to Houston. He get right.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. A lot of them don't know nothing about that right there.
No, not at all.
That's what it is, man. I like that. I like that. What's your favorite? What's your favorite spot to shop at? Since you ain't a designer and all that.
Shit. You get fresh in Atlanta. You get fresh in New York.
Okay.
Them places. I like Woodbury Commons. That's this outlet, designer outlet in upstate New York. Woodbury Commons and shit. A lot of stars and shit shop there. Shit, I do too. Woodbury.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Man. Hey. If they want to reach you, want to holler at you, man, tell them where to reach you at.
You can find me on the internet, The Real Gully TV, on YouTube, The Real Gully TV, Instagram, The Real Gully TV, Twitter, Gully TV1. Holla at your boy. I'm around. Appreciate the Wrong Kind podcast for having me, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Mitchie Slick. And the
Man,
whole
it's all love, Gully TV. Hey, whenever you get a chance, man, stop on by again, man. You know, we keep it going, baby.
peace.
Love.
Yeah.